Hello and welcome back to another battle. I'm fighting a guy called Danny Fido and I'll be fighting him twice. The battles aren't very long and that is why I'm going to edit them together. That way they'll be longer because it's really way too short for me to really show you too much. But he went in for a very strange build. He brought in a lot of Orc Boar Boy Biggins. Maybe it's worked for him before, but he's fighting me. And you don't want to do that. It's kind of a weird, unconventional build. He's got spiders and that can cause terror. He's got an Orc War Boss that can cause more fear and terror. I've got a Great Eagle to go after the War Boss. I've got my Glade Lord targeting his War Boss, and I'll go over what I have real quick. Hold on. I got my Treekin, I've got my Archers, my Guardsmen that have shields too, my Treeman over here, more Treekin, and a Spell Singer of Life. I've got a pretty balanced out army. We're on an open field, which is where mounted units can do pretty well, but here I am. They're getting a few shots off on me, but yeah, all mounted units. Again, I've never really fought that before. Kind of a strange choice. I don't agree with it. But here I go. He did charge in at my Glade Lord, which did a lot of damage to me. I have my Great Eagle coming to help out. I pull back my Glade Lord, and I try to target him. Why not? I'm not going to let him have one flying unit and get off with that. I have my Treeman up here to endure any attacks right now. I have poison damage being inflicted upon the Orc Boar Boy Biggins. Tongue Twister gets me every time. Let's go look at it real quick. Alright, so they're charging in. They're debuffed. I have a Treeman in the front. I'm going to move him back a little bit just so he's not out there alone. But here they come. They're going to hit me at various points, which can definitely do plenty of damage. I mean, he definitely could have surrounded me and did a lot of damage, but he charged in towards my spears. My spears will take a lot of damage initially, but they'll be okay. I did upgrade him a little bit. Alright, let's go look over here now. Great Eagle is keeping their Orc War Boss busy. Can my Great Eagle win? No way. It doesn't do enough damage, but it is a great way to keep your opponent busy, especially while you're doing other things. I mean, he's taking a lot of damage, though. That's a lot of damage for just one cheap unit to go after him. And I have my Glade Lord just shooting in, plinking away. One group is completely gone already. Only 6 kills and they're gone. A Treeman's over here. The spiders are pretty tough, but you probably want the spiders to go in initially to really begin to sweep things aside, and then you maybe want to flank. I mean, my archers could focus them down, but I can't focus every target down, so that's an issue for me. My Treekin stopped, what, 2 groups of Orc Boar Boy Biggins. I have my Spell Singer healing up my group with Earth Blood. Here comes more of them, about to come in from behind. Oh man, there they go. I net them down with my prey of Anathema, so they couldn't even get me. And that's just really what's going on here. A lot of microing, and it was just really a poor army choice. I didn't really understand it. Maybe it could be explained to me why it could work, but if you have a decent army, you're just going to win. It's just strange. But yeah, I actually did another quick battle. I got to match up against him again, and I played the Wood Elves again. He played the Orcs again. So I do have a different army format, though. I actually went to go use the bathroom, and I came back, and well, I didn't have time, and it chose an army for me, so it wasn't even my own army choice. Yeah, we're able to arc shots like that, just carefully over our own lines. Let's go look at it real quick. This Spider's 19 kills, and Spiders are very strong. They're always very strong. They're hard to beat, but we just have so much to counter what they have. I'm beginning to surround these Biggins now. The Treekin are holding very well. They're not getting a lot of kills. They're not really meant to. They're meant to bind things down. They're meant to just root themselves in place and do a lot of damage. The War Boss is beginning to fall apart. Still fighting my Great Eagle, who's doing okay. Hold on. What was that spell? Hold on. What was that? I'm trying to find out what that is. Life Bloom. Is it all of my units that get healed whenever I do a spell? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it might have been like in radius or something, but that's really cool. So that definitely helps out. I need to find out how much that heals. If you have numbers, then you can better plan things out. But I'm pretty sure at this point he knows he's in trouble. He's like, yeah, it's not going to go my way. I'm beginning to focus on the spiders now, maybe hitting a few Boar Biggins here and there. But I still have to decide what he had. I wanted to show the battle just because, why not? I fought him twice and I thought that was pretty unique. It was very unconventional. But the War Boss didn't get to hold out. I had my duo of a Glade Lord and a Great Eagle to go after him. That's how he's falling apart. He's still trying, though. Yeah, even the Boar Biggins didn't do a lot of damage, and the Spiders are getting a lot of damage from all my anti-large units. My treatment's here too with like no damage being taken at all. I'm still healing up everyone with my Earth Blood and Life Bloom, so they're all healing up a lot right now. My warriors are fleeing. We're shrieking over here. Yep. His war boss is gone, so he's like, yep, I'm done. It's like one issue whenever you fight a quick battle, they won't fight till like the very nitty gritty. Which I mean, I guess like I wouldn't either. In this case, I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's done. He won. Huh. There's that Glade Lord, doing what Glade Lords do. Ragnarok Spider, still doing stuff. We got a Glade Guard with Hagbane tips, 17 kills total, and they lost the battle. I don't think he left, I think he just lost that fight. But yeah, we'll be fighting him again, so there's going to be another part that I'm about to segue into, and we can just kind of go over my other build as well and begin that. Here's another battle. I'm over here in the woods. I've got a nice formation. Looks like an angry face or a bird. Is that like a bird? Is that intentional? Kind of looks like one. In the woods, I mean. Alright, I've got over here Glade Riders. A lot of them. They're pretty good. I like them. Eternal Guardsmen. It's actually a pretty interesting battle tactically. Alright, the ladies are over here. They'll be providing debuffs and buffs. I've got my Deepwood Scouts. Again, a randomly generated army, not my own army. But I'm glad that happened. It was kind of a neat thing to be given a bunch of tools that you didn't choose yourself and to be told, hey, do a job. The Wood Elf army fighting another orc army. Same guy. Didn't really change it up very much. I mean, again, maybe it has worked for him. Why else would you do that again, unless it's worked? I don't know if I would call it cheese if it doesn't work. I don't know. Cheese at least has a chance of catching off guard less skilled opponents, and I'm not saying I'm skilled, but I'm saying that I know the game a little bit better than an average bear. The average bear who plays Total War. Alright, well, Glade Riders and my sisters are now firing upon my opponents, doing some decent damage. I mean, I had to do a lot of micromanagement here to actually hit them a lot, and I didn't do as well as I wanted to. It was a different fight for me. Fighting a bunch amount of units. I'm plinking away already. Just trying to shoot a few of them. Good debuffs. It's kind of charging on in. They're going to fight me in the woods, which is where they'll slow down too. Do you have a penalty? Yeah, you do. I don't think they can move into woods without having that issue. Where's that Strider? Hold on. What's that thing? Okay, never mind. Nope, they're fine. They have Strider. Alright, one group is beginning to fall apart. They have 25 left. Alright, let's keep on looking. Yeah, check it out. I'm just kind of riding around, shooting up everything. And I focus fire on a spider, and I end up doing a pretty decent amount of damage. They have Warbiggins over there on the left flank. He's charging in again. I'm just over here in the woods. I mean, check this out. Spider's moving in. He does some damage to me, but I'm able to just kind of avoid a lot of it. And he's going to fight me in the woods again, which is so bad for him. My Deepwood Scouts can do an incredible amount of damage, even with a few shots being hit on the trees. Yeah, that's actually a lot of shots falling astray. Not fun. But I tried to hit the Orc War Boss. I think that's who I was going for. And they all missed. Wow, that's really inaccurate. But here they go. They're moving away. I'm still plinking away. I'm able to kind of just flank and do that. Here they go. Yeah, one group got caught, and if they get caught, the entire unit will stay. Even though you'll give them orders to move away, they won't actually move away. They'll just kind of do their thing. Alright, so here's like a very important movement here. They're fighting me in the woods. There's a lot of them. So what do? I move behind them. Now I can hit them from behind. Now they're being hit directly from behind. They have a debuff. They do have stand your ground, but that won't help them against range attacks, and that's a lot of debuffing too. And they're all bunched up. You don't want to bunch up like that. Maybe he was mad about fighting me again. I don't know. Here comes more of them, but I have more spears in the woods. I mean, I just pretty much perfectly enveloped him. The war boss is not down here fighting. I got Shield of Thorns, so I'm doing 22% more weapon damage. So any debuffs do not really matter. Yeah, at least one group. Take way too much damage. He's trying to pull back to, or pull through to get my spiders. I mean, my archers with his spider. My bad. But my scouts are very good at taking them out. They do so much damage, especially at close range. I mean, that's what they're really good at. Look at each volley. melting it away immediately. That's what they're good at. Glade Lords over here, still fighting. I think in a previous battle, I brought like a female one, maybe a male one here. I don't remember. Maybe I brought a female one twice. I don't remember. They're chasing me now, and they're just being shot up. They do catch me at a few points, but I just kind of move away, and I shoot them more. That's what I'm good at. Now they're all moving back. I mean, they tried a frontal attack, and I didn't really work out. They did a lot of damage to my spearmen, because I mean, they're just going to. Here's their war boss again. I use my Prey of Anathema to keep him in place. He's now stationary. I'm still shooting a lot of his boar boys. Trying to focus on one group at a time. That way, they're just weakened greatly. They only got 2 kills. That's a lot of gold gone. The Arachnarok Spider, only 16 kills, and it's beginning to melt away. I still have that war boss trapped right now. Getting a few kills doesn't really matter. The Wave Watchers are over here with, unfortunately, no kills. Wow. They were probably bound down. And right now, I have all my spears moving in, and it just really kind of falls apart for him. He kind of gives up. He's like, okay, I'm done. Clearly can't do it. Fighting me in the woods, and I'm the Wood Elves. You're not going to beat me like that. You need a more balanced army. Okay, well, that is my kind of 2 for a battle. So you get 2 in 1 episode. They were really short, and I fought them twice, so I thought I would add them in. And it's really just a good lesson to show how you need better army compositions if you want to beat someone who knows what they're doing. Of course, I just don't know how that would work even against an opponent that might not know what they're doing. You would really just have to have an opponent that might... I don't know. Even if you camped, you'd be alright. Even if you had a noob box, you might even spare a better chance. I don't know. Maybe he just had a different mood that day. No idea, but maybe it's worked for one of you. You can tell me if it has worked, if you've seen it work. I just need to know if it has worked, because otherwise it's just, to me, illogical to do that. Alright, well, thank you for watching. All of you have been great. Let me know what battles you want to see in the future, what armies you want me to play on online multiplayer battles, and I'll do it for you. And if you want to see any mod reviews, things like that, again, let me know. Feedback is always great. Don't forget to leave a like down below. Likes are important. Share, I don't know, share things. Hug people. All right, bye.